What's up, y'all? Heather Hurt, Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World, here to give you another infamous react. But this is something that we're reacting to that we've already seen 25 years ago because they're re-releasing it now for 25th anniversary celebration. Dogma, Heather.
Yes.
I think you're a Kevin Smith fan, if I'm not mistaken.
I have a love-hate relationship with Kevin Smith. I'm going to be very honest. Some of the films that he has made are rather misogynistic. There's, of course, the ongoing problematicism with Chasing Amy. But other than that, like I enjoy a good fun film that just kind of knows that it's making fun of itself, and that's something that Kevin Smith has done very well. And he also just loves making movies with people that he loves, and there's kind of a recognition to that. There's a
Oh
respect
yeah.
to that.
Yeah, that's
So.
always kind of been my vibe as a filmmaker too, that I've admired with his work.
Mhm.
And I understand and respect, the qualms you have with some of his past work as well. Did you ever see Dogma? Was that one of the Kevin Smith films that you saw back in the day that
I
you kind of,
did. I
you know,
did, and I do love it. It's a great film. It's a great story. It's a great way to look at.
because we know you're a
It's a
Christian
great.
here.
Absolutely, I'm totally a Christian. Like I believe in Jesus and all that junk. No, it's actually a great satirical look at the perceptions and opinions of modern day Catholicism and Christianity that actually that combat the actual concept and context of the Bible and Christianity as a whole. And it's got some incredible actors in it. I'm a huge Matt Damon fan. I'm one of those people that have loved him. He's been one of my longtime crushes. But it's also one of those things where I actually have a fun story about this film that I learned, not me, but learning about this. Dogma was, of course, a Harvey Weinstein movie. So Kevin Smith had a hard time getting this film rights. So when I got to go to the premiere tour of Jay and Silent Bob the reboot, and I got to hear him talk about all of his all the fights that he's doing, all this money he had to put in to get this movie back. So for those of you who even aren't Kevin Smith fans and Jason Mewes fans, there was a lot of fight to get this movie. So it was really heart-wrenching to hear the battle that he took, all the money he put into it originally, and then all the money he had to put in to get it back. So to get this movie, even if you aren't a Kevin Smith fan, to understand how much he put into this film because he loved it so much, and it's one of his best movies, and he admits, he's like, this is one of my best movies I've ever made. Um it's 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 really great. Like I feel a little bit more connected to this film, and the fact that it's coming, he could get it back so he could do the 25th anniversary is great. Because there was a time he thought that there was a chance that nobody would ever get this. VHS tapes for this film were running at like $1,200 because you couldn't get the movie. So.
Wow. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, I remember this with just all the insane amount of actors that he got involved with this. He always had that love for his since the first, film to, kind of bringing them back, kind of building out his film brotherhood and sisterhood with, using the same kind of people. And I always love that, like with Adam Sandler. He kind of likes working with the same friends and everything like that. So this one was just astronomical in the people he got. From when I recall first seeing it, I was like, wow, George Carlin, like, man. Yeah, so let's look at the trailer for a remastered 4K edition. So not only did he get the rights back, right? So we're celebrating Dogma with the original DP remastering it for 4K. They did a bunch of technical things with this relaunch 25th anniversary edition. Let's check out the trailer and head out to your local theaters. If you never saw this on the big screen, you can now see it on the big screen with this release. Check out your local theaters for scheduling, but it's out as of this week, of the first week in June. For those that don't know, when we're recording this, if you're seeing this reaction later, it's going to be in theaters, y'all. So, which is really cool. And then I'm sure they're going to bring this new remastered HD cut to obviously digital as well. So here we go. Dogma, a 25th anniversary celebration. Oh.
I can spot a commandment breaker from a mile away.
Right there. There's one.
Excuse me. Are you married?
What do you think?
To her?
No. Ladies and gentlemen,
He's grown weary of your superficial faith. Hypocrites, charlatans, he has abandoned you to the whim of judgment. Prepare to taste God's wrath.
2 tickets to New Jersey, please.
God's decreed that I'm to charge you with a holy crusade. Stop a couple of angels from re-entering heaven.
We're going home.
If they get in, they'll unmake the world.
Right. So how do I know you're an angel?
As I was saying, you won't be alone.
More angels?
Prophets, in a manner of speaking.
You gotta be kidding me. Between guys with wings,
Outstanding work.
guys falling out of the sky,
Oh, that sucks.
and guys trying like hell to kill me, I'm ready to kick back and welcome the end of existence. The sign of a true Catholic. You're kidding.
Holy The whole of existence is in jeopardy right now. You're the one who's gonna help change that. Women's bodies are all fucking business.
Fill them pews, people. Hook them while they're young.
Kind of like the tobacco industry.
Christ, if only we had their numbers.
Snoogans.
All right, there you go. Noochie Boochies. Heather, are you excited to get Master 4K, more exclusive content that they going to have with this re-release?
I'm really excited honestly, I'm really excited for the fans for this film. Once again, I am a fan of this film. My love-hate relationship with Kevin Smith, it's more on connectivity with like, it's more like action based than it is necessarily him as a person. He's actually a phenomenal director. He's directed a lot of the stuff that you'd never assume he'd direct. And Dogma was just an example of how he can put comedy and drama together into a really good film that really plays on. And it's why it got banned the first time, because Christians got mad that it was too fucking honest. It's, if you can't tell that they're making, if you get angry because of this, maybe you need to figure out why, Karen. Okay. All right, Karen. All right, sweetie pie. Look inside, because we're all laughing out here. So, look inside. But I'm really excited for the fans. I think John wants to go. He's a huge Kevin Smith fan. And I mean it, and it's also like, if you've never seen Matt Damon and oh my God, who's the other one?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I almost said Ben Stiller for some reason. I was like, I do this as a hobby and a semi-profession. What do I know? Okay. And Affleck together, you've never, like, outside of like their more traditional stuff that you see them in now, like, go see where they started, and it is amazing what type of energy and what type of action they do, actions as an actor they do. I think this is going to be really good for the fans, especially those who are afraid that they were never going to see this movie again. Like, I'm really excited for them.
Yeah,
what about you?
on the big screen, really cool. They remastered it a little bit, so that's cool. I love that. To me, that I like the quality. So yeah, and more content. Always about more content, especially if it's something you love. And I've always been inspired by Kevin Smith's work and all of that. He brought back my Masters of the Universe on Netflix, and doing a great job there with that. So yeah, I'm vibing. I might have to go check this out on the big screen. And Heather and I might have to do a review on this relaunch edition. So stay tuned for that. We might have that if we can fit it into the schedules. But yeah, since we're bringing it back, right? Since we're seeing it again, might as well, because we don't have a original Dogma review. Let's maybe talk about it. So stay tuned for that. But in the theaters now, if you've never seen it, go check it out. It's can't miss. You saw that laundry list of amazing superstars in there. See them before they became even bigger names that they are now. When they were just doing it for funsies, and you can tell with the work. When you're having fun with your work, it translates. So Dogma, the 25th anniversary celebration in theaters now. Go check it out. Let us know what you think. Comments below. Heather Hurt, KP, Nerds Rule the World.